Alright, it's day number 71 of my talking in front of the camera, trying to enhance my ability to speak English and just improve my colloquial English. And the last time I was wrong and I said day number 69, but it was day number 70. Alright, never mind, and let's get started. So, the topic will be about weekends and free time. So let's talk about your weekends. Do you like weekends? Why or why not? To be honest, I'm not really enjoyer of weekends because in my case, nothing really changes. I had now it's kinda vacations. I had French courses several days per week, and I can't say that I hated it. I liked to visit them, and for me, weekends is just a great opportunity when I have a lot of free time to study. Because usually during work days, it's hard to find that much free time to study, to execute everything you would like to do. So I can say that definitely yes, but in both cases it's weekends, isn't it? Anyway, I continue studying, and yeah, but generally yes. If you are talking, for example, about moments when I was, for example, in the college when I was studying, generally when I will study, work, something like this, weekends it will be a great time to get away from your probably troubles, probably some thoughts about studying, about working. So yeah, I can say that definitely I like weekends. All right, what do you usually do on weekends? As I described, usually during the weekends, I like to go to the gym, to study, and to probably spend some time with my friends. I mean, it's to talk with them, to probably play in something, and yeah, it's kind of great time to do whole spectrum of things that I would like to do, because it includes studying, chilling, chill out, and I don't know what else. Yeah. All right. What do you usually study or work during the weekends? Usually during the weekends, I'm studying languages. It's English and French. Also, I like to force myself to read a book because, look, generally I like reading books, but sometimes it's hard to remember about it and to start reading when you can open Instagram, watch some reels. So I need to force myself to start reading. Then it become interesting, and I don't want to stop. So I like, if you are talking about studying, I like reading, I like learning languages, and sometimes I like to learn about different topics very important for our health, or something like this. For example, about sleep deprivation, one of the last topics that I have learned pretty well, and I wanted to record a video about it, and I don't know why I didn't do that, and now I don't have that desire. So I'm not sure that video will be about it, but probably maybe I'll have time, I'll have desire, and I'll tell about it. Oh my god. All right. What did you do last weekends? Last weekend. To be honest, during the last weekend, I was studying French because this week, several days ago, I had a French grammar exam, and I needed to repeat like everything. I needed to practice with everything, and I guess during 5, 6, even 7 hours per day, I was studying French. I really abandoned with English during that period of time, and by the way, I still didn't come back. I don't know what's going on to me, but it's almost a week. It's been almost a week since I stopped learning English. I don't understand what's going on. If I even learn, I don't allocate enough time. I mean, previously I was studying 3, 4 hours per day, sometimes 5. Now it's about an hour, no more. I don't know what happened, but I have to come back. No, I know what happened because now I have some plans. For example, tomorrow I have to go to open day in the university that I would like to apply to, and I'm stressing a bit. I can't focus on English, and I constantly thinking about it. What should I talk about? What should I ask? Also, I need to buy something, and I want to buy a new laptop. I have constantly look for different kind of opportunities because it's it's a lot of money, I swear, and I don't know if I'll buy it, I'll show it, and now I don't want to talk about it more. So I have different minor tasks. For example, even today I had when I returned from French school, it's kind of French school. Uh, I had to go to the shop to buy something to solve some questions, some troubles with laptop about what kind of do I need and how to buy it, because there are some issues also. Also, I needed to get my parcel, and it wasn't brought to my home. I had to go to the post and to take it. So everything requires time, and now I want to go to the gym, and as a result, it's 3 p.m. I still didn't learn English today, and when I return from the gym, I need to eat something, I need to cook. It requires about an hour, and I don't know, I hope I'll learn something, but probably I will think about tomorrow's meeting and I won't do it. So, alright, I started to talk a lot about the things that don't that aren't related to our question. So let's move next. What do you usually make? Do you usually make plans for your weekends? Why or why not? To be honest, I'm trying to set up a schedule for every day. It's not kind of plan for whole day, but there are some tasks that I have to complete. And if I completed them, I can do whatever I want. But if I didn't complete them, I have to do this. And I can say that I always have some plans for weekends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends, and I don't know. Usually, I'm trying, even it's weekends, even I can chill a bit. I'm trying to uh, allocate this time to spend it for study, because nowadays I need grind English, and I have to be succeed in the exams that I have to pass in 2 months, and I need pretty high level. I need kinda, if you are talking about IELTS, it's kinda score between 6.5, you know. So I have to study. Alright, let's move next. Describe your ideal weekends. You should say where you would go, what you would do, who you would spend it with, and explain why this would be your ideal weekends. Alright, nowadays I could say that my ideal weekends is spending time with my old friends from Ukraine. I would like to return to Ukraine to do some skate with them, to go to the cinema, to walk in the mall, because when I was in Ukraine, I really liked to walk in the mall. I could even skip classes in my college and to go with my friends in the mall, and it was a really great time. I really liked it, and I would like to spend my weekends with such emotions with those people. I don't know, I would like as I mentioned, to do some skate, probably to went to the gym with them, to watch some movie, to walk, to do some shopping and these kind of things. And if I had this opportunity, I would really happy, because even in daytime it was precious for me. I was really happy because of that. And nowadays, when I don't have access to do this every week, at least every month, it's much more valuable than in the past. So it would be my ideal weekends, I guess. All right, let's go next. Move on. And let's talk more about free time and work-life balance. All right. Do you think weekends are important for people? Why? Yes, definitely. Weekends are very important, and in my opinion, it must be allocated 3 or even sometimes 4 days for weekends to enhance people's productivity, because there are times when you work, but also people want to chill a bit, to relax, to get away from everything and spend some time with friends, with family, doing some activities that they enjoy to do. And yeah, that's definitely very important. So, how have weekends changed over the past few years? Um, Are we talking about me or generally? Generally, nothing changed. We had 2 weekends 5 years ago, 10 years ago. We have 2 weekends today, And alright, I can say about my weekends, for example. Previously, during the weekends, I liked to. It depends on the time, to be honest. Because, for example, when I was 12 years old, I liked to spend whole day outside with my friends. When I was kind of 15, I don't remember, or 15, 16, I liked to go to the cinema with my friends, to do cycling, for example, or even to do skate. I really like to do sport, by the way, no matter what age I was. I like to do sport. And in my case, it changed because previously I did more activities, more engaging activities, but nowadays I'm studying more and I do more things at home. I don't spend outside a lot of time. I don't spend in neighboring cities a lot of time. I'm staying at home and I'm studying usually. So it's the only thing that changed in my weekends. Alright, do people in your country usually spend weekends with family or friends? Yes, yes, definitely. Uh, no matter, they like to stay at home, to do something at home with family, to go to the nature, to go to the river. No matter, but yes, definitely people enjoy to spend their time with friends, to do some activities, and just to drink a couple of beer, a cup of beer, and to talk about something during the weekend, for example. All right, I got interrupted. I forgot what I was talking about. But yes, it's ubiquitous practice in my country when people like to spend their time with family, with friends, to do some things, probably just to talk about something, but the most important that they are doing it together. Alright, how can people make better use of their weekends? I don't know what does mean make better use. In each opinion, every person imagine it in its own way. So I can't rate it. In my opinion, the productive weekends is when half the time you are spending to develop, to learn something, and half the time you are spending with your friends. For someone, better weekends is when you spend whole time somewhere in different cities to for to get away from everything in the best way. And I don't know, this kind of weirdo question. And if we are talking about going outside, doing some activities instead of staying at home, uh, I don't know how to make better people. In this case, I don't know. Let's skip this question. This is kind of weird one. Alright, should people work on weekends sometimes, or it's better to full rest? I guess if we're talking about regular people, I guess it will be better to rest, because regular employees, when they're working during 5 days, they definitely need some rest. They want to relax, They don't really care about working, and they don't need it because in another case, they will have burnout probably, and they won't be so productive. So they shouldn't work during weekends. All right, sometimes, if for example you don't work 5 day per week during the busy time, you can work during the weekends. But generally, if you are working 5 days per week, it will be better if 2 other days you would spend to rest a bit. Alright, that's all. This kind of topic I had today, not bad. I guess I somehow answered it. Not disappointed. It was not bad. As I said, yeah, and see you next time.